At dawn over the southern Caribbean Sea, an operation unfolded that quickly expanded beyond the region and drew international attention. U.S. air and naval forces carried out a series of kinetic strikes against surface targets classified as suspicious due to suspected smuggling activity. These actions were part of a broader naval buildup in the region, initiated at the highest political level. The first incident took place in early September. A Poseidon patrol aircraft detected a fast-moving small vessel. An F-35 fighter confirmed the target and marked it with a laser, after which a Reaper drone launched an AGM-114 Hellfire missile directly into the hull. The missile hit, disabling the boat, and U.S. ships secured control of it and documented the results of the operation. In the following days, the conflict escalated. The U.S. conducted military exercises off the coast of Venezuela, involving both naval and air groups. At the same time, Venezuelan military aircraft carried out flights near American destroyers, some of them with F-16 or aging MiGs, used mainly as a show of aerial presence. Venezuelan ships were accused of approaching U.S. vessels at close range, considered a provocative violation of the control zone. These actions triggered a chain of responses and countermeasures: military pressure, deployment of new platforms, increased patrols, and expanded reconnaissance. The chronological buildup of forces began back in August. Several surface combatants, destroyers and cruisers, were deployed to the region, along with submarine platforms for covert reconnaissance and strategic deterrence. Soon after, confirmations emerged of fifth-generation F-35 fighters being stationed at air bases in Puerto Rico, as well as photos and reports showing MQ-9 Reapers armed with Hellfire missiles. This convergence of naval, aerial, and unmanned systems created a technically integrated operational network with minimal time delays between detection and action. The role of the F-35 fighters in this operation was both crucial and dual-layered. First, they acted as primary sensor nodes with enhanced detection and classification capabilities. Second, they served as tactical command hubs, building target packages for strike platforms. Technically, each F-35 operated in full sensor fusion mode. Its multifunction AISA radar generated multi-beam tracks of surface and aerial signals. Its advanced infrared system provided 360-degree thermal anomaly detection, and its EOTS subsystem delivered precision electro-optical targeting and laser designation. These sensor streams merged into a unified tactical picture onboard the fighter, which could then be securely transmitted outward, integrating with MQ-9S, P-8 patrol aircraft, and shipborne C-2 centers via encrypted military channels. For surveillance tasks, the F-35 worked in coordination with the P-8 Poseidon, which supplied a wide range of data and helped filter out background clutter. Low-signature, fast boats stood out on the maritime picture precisely because of the combined radar and optical cues. When an F-35 designated a priority target, the platform could simultaneously perform electronic warfare, jamming alert and communication signals to reduce the risk of escape or early warning of an attack. The strike drone MQ-9 Reaper, functioning here as the executor, carries high-resolution cameras and night vision sensors, can accept laser target designations, and typically carries 2 to 3 Hellfire missiles. The Reaper is built for long endurance, more than 20 hours on station, so it can shadow a target for extended periods. At the moment of action, the F-35 provides a precise designation. The MQ-9 receives a target package, cues its missile, refines the trajectory with navigation and laser guidance, and launches a Hellfire for a pinpoint strike. This approach dramatically shortens the time from identification to strike. The P-8A Poseidon provided the broad maritime picture. Its onboard radars, operating in SAR/ISAR modes, can cover large areas and detect faint contacts, Motion detection algorithms help separate fast boats from sea clutter, and real-time data links to command centers allow priorities to be updated on the fly. In combination with the F-35 and MQ-9, this formed a multi-dimensional ISR network where each platform covered the other's blind spots. The F-35 with high-resolution sensing and laser designation, the MQ-9 with endurance and strike capability, and the P-8 with wide-area maritime surveillance. Naval support was concise yet functional. Arleigh Burke-class destroyers and cruisers equipped with the Aegis combat system created a localized sensor web and data relay channel, providing extra radar coverage and backup nodes for track correlation and strike confirmation. Their Mk-41 vertical launch systems offered an immediate option to fire interceptors or cruise missiles in case of escalation, while embarked helicopters and fast boats stood ready to conduct physical identification of contacts. Technically, Aegis acted as the fusion hub, integrating local track processing, sharing them with other platforms through cooperative engagement capability, and delivering battle damage assessment via shipborne radars and electro-optical sensors. The logistical framework centered around operational hubs in Puerto Rico and nearby airfields. This allowed short turnaround cycles for fighter sorties and rapid servicing of MQ-9 drones. F-35s were resupplied with munitions and maintenance at forward locations, and air-to-air refueling was used to sustain their three-dimensional presence. MQ-9s were hosted with the ability to rapidly rearm on station. Data between ships, aircraft, and command centers flowed over secure satellite links and exchange networks with time-stamping and automatic correlation, shrinking the window from detection to the use of force to mere minutes and making the system technically reproducible and controllable. The legal operational framework relied on rules of engagement and use of force procedures that require sequential checks: detection, visual identification, risk assessment, decision approval at the operations center, and execution by the platform certified to employ the specific munition. Technical claims were backed by digital artifacts, radar tracks, optical recordings, and timestamps, ensuring actions could be reproduced and audited after the operation. The technical review comes down to this. In this operation, the F-35 fighters did not act as simple air-to-air platforms, but as integrated tactical nodes, fusing sensor data, executing electronic warfare functions, generating target packages, and synchronizing actions down to the second. Their hardware and software capabilities drastically reduced uncertainty and compressed the time between detection and firepower. Overall, the U.S. established a coordinated maritime air presence in the Southern Caribbean, deploying surface warships, submarines, P-8 patrol aircraft, MQ-9 drones, and F-35 fighters. The operations included detection, classification, and strike missions against surface targets, all conducted through a networked architecture of sensors and strike platforms.